Hello everyone, my name is Pangesti with last study number 2039. And here I will show you the simulation when you are in a debate situation. At the first, I will be in the government team. The floor is yours, government team. Thank you for the time. My argument will start in 3, 2, 1. The reception of Rohingya refugees in Aceh is a step that reflects humanitarian commitment and international solidarity. In this context, the Indonesian government has a moral responsibility to help those experiencing a humanitarian crisis in Rakhine State, Myanmar. In the context of humanitarian obligation, we as government team strongly believe that Indonesia should take a concrete step to accept Rohingya refugees in Aceh. As a country that recognizes human rights, we have moral responsibility to act when we see fellow human beings facing persecution and violence. Accepting Rohingya refugees in Aceh is not only about providing a safe haven for those who are suffering, but also reflects our commitment to basic humanitarian principles. This is an opportunity for Indonesia to show the world that we are not only a large, economically strong country, but also that cares is morally responsible towards humanitarian issues. In this regard, accepting Rohingya refugees is a concrete and tangible steps of our commitment to humanitarian values. It is a way to respect the dignity of every individual who experiences suffering and injustice. We are not only talk about human rights, but also act in accordance with those values. Through these steps, Indonesia can play a positive role in building international solidarity. We can set an example for other countries to take concrete action to help those in need, while strengthening our image as caring and responsible country at the global levels. Besides that, in the face of refugee crisis, we believe that collaboration between countries is key to solving this problem effectively and sustainably. By opening the door for Rohingya refugees, Indonesia not only providing concrete assistance to those in need, but also setting a positive example to others' countries. In this action, this action can lead the way by inspiring the international community to join it and contribute to addressing this humanitarian crisis. International solidarity is not just a concept, but must be implemented in concrete actions. By accepting Rohingya refugees, Indonesia can show that we not only respect humanitarian values, but also ready to share the burden of tackling global issues together. The importance of international solidarity also lies in the fact that the refugee problem cannot be solved by one country. Global collaboration is needed to create an effective and sustainable solution. By being a pioneer of accepting Rohingya refugees in Indonesia, Indonesia can be a key player building international cooperation needed to address this humanitarian crisis. Thank you. Thank you for the time. My argument will start in 3, 2, 1. While recognizing the importance of assisting refugees as a form of human rights implementation, The opposition teams considered that the acceptance of Rohingya refugees in Aceh should be faced with various considerations, including social, economical, and security impact. In the response to the potential social conflicts that could arise from the reception of Rohingya refugees in Aceh, the opposition teams views it as a concern that should be taken seriously. While appreciating the humanitarian urgency, we should not overlook the possible social impact between the local community and the refugees. Cultural, religions, and language differences between the local community and the refugees can create significant tensions. This can lead to social conflict that detrimental to social stability in Aceh. We must understand that pre-existing social conditions in local communities can be vulnerable to disagreement and conflict if not managed carefully. In addition, there is a need for preventive measures to refuse potential conflict. This may include improving security, involving communities in decision making process, and supporting local initiatives that promote inter-community cooperation. With a careful and sustainable approach, we can minimize the risk of social conflict and create more harmonious environment risk between local community and the refugees. But beside potential conflict, beside potential social conflicts, we also thinking about security risk associated with the reception of Rohingya refugees in Aceh. As an opposition team, we expressed serious concern. Recognizing the humanitarian needs, we must also understand the refugee admission police should increase internal security risk. The difficult identification of Rohingya refugees could open a loophole for the entry of undesirable elements or even terrorist groups. This risk could not only endanger local communities in Aceh, but could also pose the serious threat in national security. As reported by Radio Republik Indonesia since 2015, the Rohingya refugees have been in Indonesia. There have been 17 security violation committed by them. The most serious case is human trafficking, human slavery, and also narcotics. Detik.com also report that Rohingya refugees also sexually abuse the minors. From that case, authorities must ensure adequate security controls are in place around refugee reception areas. These measures could include increased surveillance, cooperation with intelligence agency, and strengthen the securities police to reduce the risk of infiltration by elements that could threaten stability and security. By that, we as opposition team strongly disagree that if Indonesian accept Rohingya refugees to stay at here. Thank you.